Welcome back. This man to my left has already had me smiling. I like his style. Dr. Brad Black is with us. Black's Eye Associates. Now, they are one of the most respected in the region, especially when it comes to eye surgery. Today, although our focus is on cataracts, if you have any questions about eye care, I'm telling you what, you have the very best in the business here, Dr. Brad Black. All right, I'm gonna brag on you a little bit. You ready?
Thank you, John.
I am, because this is impressive. Let me see here. First of all, you went to Purdue University, got your degree, then went to Indiana University School of Medicine, okay. Residency training, ophthalmology at Washington University School of Medicine. I don't want to say how many years here because you look young. I'm going to let you hold on to that, okay? But anyway, you've got now 5 main locations, 7 total locations, and then you were mentioning satellite locations as well. I mean, everyone wants your expertise aboard whatever facility they have. With that being said, what does a satellite location mean, Doctor?
Well, that's we might travel to a town, say an hour away, and go there once a month or every other week and see patients who the local eye doctors have referred to us with things like cataracts, glaucoma, that sort of thing. So we do have our 2 main locations in southern Indiana, Jeffersonville, New Albany. We also have one now in Louisville, and we have one in Bardstown. We go to Salem, Indiana. We're kind of all over.
You're in a very exciting field. We have a lot of medical experts who come on the show, whether it be Jewish Hospital, Norton Healthcare, University of Louisville Hospital. But I find that there are so many innovations, new technology. It seems like every day things are changing. And I think when I read what you're all about here, Dr. Black, you're all about doing the latest, the safest, and the very best for your patients. Is that correct?
Absolutely, and you're absolutely correct. Technological advances in ophthalmology are just seemingly coming on all the time. I'm in fact heading to the airport from here and flying back to St. Louis to talk to a group of surgeons about some new technology we have that we've had about a year and a half. It's called the femtosecond laser. We use it to assist in cataract surgery. It makes all of the incisions very precisely, very reproducibly every time. It's just phenomenal.
Now, when you have a laser that is that precise, that means predictable outcomes, predictable positive outcomes for your clients, for your patients, correct?
Yes. Our basic surgery, the surgery that we've been doing for years, is very, very good. We're just looking to add a little icing to that, or a little cream on top, because we're already doing very well, but anything that makes it a little bit safer, anything that makes it a little bit more predictable, more precise, we're all for that.
You know, Dr. Black, there are a lot of ophthalmologists who will claim that, yes, they have invested in this new technology. With that being said, you've invested a lot of your own money, you and your partner, to make sure that this is successful and that it is good for your patients. Tell us a little about that, as much as you want to share. I was reading this and I thought he may not want to share that, but I think it's pretty impressive.
Well, it is. About a year and a half ago, this laser really became more popular. There were only about 60 in the country at the time, but they cost about $500,000. And you know, with the questions in healthcare and so forth right now, people are a little concerned about the future. But we felt it was worth it. And in fact, just this last week, we invested in some more technology, newer, more precise, safer, what we feel, cataract machines that are going to give us even better outcomes than we already have. So we're looking forward to that. New implants becoming available all the time, bifocal implants, multifocal implants, implants for astigmatism. It's exciting.
It is exciting. I do admire, you know, you have to be excited getting up every day, and especially someone who's invested a lot of his own dollars, seeing how everything's evolving and becoming better and better for the patient, helping you achieve perfect vision. We have our first caller here. I think Joyce is with us. Joyce, welcome to the show. Hello, Joyce. Joyce. We may have lost her. We'll try to get her back real quick. She's here. Joyce, are you there? Ha. It says we have her, but apparently not. I want to talk, we said that our focus was going to be on cataracts. Now, here's my basic knowledge of cataracts. Whenever you have trauma to the eye, it's kind of a clouding of the lens, yes. and your goal, of course, is to give that crystal clear vision once again. I know it's more than that. Can you give your definition of cataract?
Cataracts typically are thought of to be more of an aging process, but you're absolutely right. Previous injuries, certain conditions like diabetes, certain medications like steroids, prednisone can trigger the onset of cataracts at an earlier age. So we in fact see people come in their 20s, 30s, 40s with cataracts. It's pretty amazing. The really good news is that you don't have to do anything with your cataracts until they start to interfere with your vision. Once that happens, then you can look forward to a very, very successful surgery with very, very few risks. We're real excited about that.
Are there indicators, Dr. Black, if someone who's probably been to their local optometrist and they said, look, I'm only an optometrist, you do have a cataract, you'll know when. When is that time when you say, okay, I need to see a professional like Dr. Brad Black?
Most everyone that comes in for surgery is having problems driving, particularly at night or on a rainy evening. They have trouble reading. They have trouble seeing the print on the bottom of the TV screen. Those are the things that trigger people to come in and want to get better vision. So it is an exciting field. It's a happy office because people come in seeing poorly and they walk out seeing very well.
You know, I can tell you're passionate about what you do. I love someone here. You've got your names on all of these, your name on all these locations, but you're still very hands-on, and you're still excited about the field that you're in.
Absolutely. It was 30 years. I started the practice in June, so I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of our employees. We've got a great staff. We've probably got 80 or 90 people working for us now. It's just a lot of fun to get up every morning and go in and work.
You know, I've known of you. You're very respected. Real quickly before we let you go, family?
Family, I've got 2 kids, 7 grandkids. So
good for you.
That says a little bit about how long I've been here.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. That's great. All right. Dr. Black's Eye Associates, we'll put those locations up on the screen. There's a lot of them. And as I said, I encourage you to check him out a little bit. Google him. Dr. Black, very respected, and he has all the knowledge that you possibly need on new eye care innovations. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about making your kitchen a masterpiece. Coming up on Wave 3 Listens. We are back. We have a little bit of time before we give you our live coverage of the 3rd trial for David Kim, Lebanon, Indiana. Scott Reynolds is there, and he'll anchor the coverage. Before we do that, a little bit more conversation with Dr. Brad Black, Dr. Black's Eye Associates. Dr. Black, cataracts once again, because we have a lot of calls. Wish we could field them all. We encourage you to call his office. He'll answer your questions, take your appointment. We were talking about when it's time to actually have that surgery. Okay, with that being said, your vision cover is cloudy. You know it's that time. How long is a recovery after cataract surgery now? I know there's lots of innovations making that happen quicker.
It's amazingly quick now. Most patients by the next day are seeing very, very well, and some people even go back to work the next day, drive their car the next day. A lot depends on each individual, but in general, that's what we tell our patients. And a lot of people feel like the cataract is a skim or covering of the eye. It's really the lens inside your eye getting cloudy. We take that out, replace it with an artificial lens called an implant. And so the recovery is incredibly quick.
You know what, I think another nice little addendum to that is the fact that not only can you fix the cataract, but if your vision isn't quite there, you can put in a lens that corrects the vision so you can get rid of those glasses.
Absolutely. And we combine that now with the laser. We can tell patients they have an 80-90% chance of being able to see without their glasses, maybe for reading only. And that's exciting news for them.
Wow, it's unbelievable how many innovations are going on in your industry.
Oh my gosh, we have a meeting in another month. I'm sure there'll be tons more.
All right, before we go, we mentioned cataract surgeries. That's only a part of what you do. Laser surgery as well to correct vision. What other?
I should have mentioned my son-in-law, Dr. Chris Pugh, who was hoping to be here today, couldn't make it. He does a lot of LASIK surgery. We have Dr. Jordan. We have Dr. Howe, who's a pediatric surgeon. We have retina surgeons in our practice. My daughter is even in the practice. She's an optometrist as well, so it's kind of all in the family. It's all about taking care of patients and treating them like they are your family.
Well, I can tell. You've got a nice bedside manner to you, all right? Dr. Black's Eye Associates, there we go. There is their website right there on the screen. There's their phone number as well. We encourage you to give them a call. Dr. Brad Black, you can tell, nice guy, and I'm telling you what, he's all about keeping on top of the newest innovations when it comes to your eye care and your perfect vision. All right. Coming up, we're going to give it to you. You know, we'll have comprehensive coverage of the verdict for the David Kim trial. We'll be right back here on Wave 3 Listens. Actually, we're going to leave you. We'll be back tomorrow on Wave 3 Listens. Thanks for watching.